Wake up, goddammit.
Boys and girls, this is something that came in last night. Pop, top, 40, R&B, urban, contemporary, easy listening, funk love. I'm the artist. Rigid rat bastard. Good size. A lot. Keep coming up short.
What's happening, Twin Cities? Your main man, Adam West. Pulse of the City, this is how we do every day. And this week, I got in here with me my fam, my radio fam, FujiWild100. What's happening, sir?
Okay. Man, it's all good, man. How about yourself, man?
Man, outstanding, man. It's me and you been since, on the Power Hour with Mr. Music.
Yeah, man.
The trio, once upon a time.
Yeah.
Good to have you back in here and be on the air with you again, man.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me what's been up.
Oh, man. A little bit of everything, man. Work, school, business, activities, you know. Just staying busy.
And how's the show?
Oh, man, the show is doing good, man. I think we had a wonderful show yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, Talk Pay Radio with superstar DJ Ed Ski.
I see that.
And myself. Yeah,
I see
we
that.
had a special guest, Taylor J, and we was talking about the youth. The youth of the day.
Yeah, we had an interesting conversation in the car earlier about the rate of graduation.
Yeah.
Percentage of graduation.
Yeah.
Happy to report that you said Iowa.
Yeah, I think it was the Department of Education, and they was going by percentage, and Iowa was the only state that was over 90%.
Yeah. Shout out to Waterloo,
rate.
Iowa.
Yeah.
That's my hometown. We down there. Them country boys down there hitting them books.
Yeah, definitely. They were the only state up there just sitting by themselves.
And you said Illinois was in the 80s?
It was 85.
85.
And Minnesota wasn't too, they was behind Illinois. I was quite shocked.
You know, and my thing about that is it's actually refreshing to hear, because what you see on TV and how you see the youth acting is like, I wouldn't put graduation and the two together, you know what I mean?
Exactly. I was not expecting to hear that that I think it was last year's graduation rate was the highest ever. I wasn't expecting to hear that.
Well, congratulations to all the graduates out there, and soon to be.
Right.
You know, my son, he's only 4, so I don't have to worry about graduation just yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Coming.
But it's coming. I got time to prepare.
And they be graduating kindergarten, 3rd grade, 5th grade.
Yeah.
It's like a graduation for every other school year now.
Where was that when I was growing up?
I have no idea, man.
Man, that hurt my self-esteem. I
It
could
was
have
only
used that.
just 2 grades. I feel you.
I could have used that extra pat on the back.
You made it out of 3rd grade.
Life is ahead of you now. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so yeah, Pulse of the City, you know, every week, you know, we like to get in here and we like to talk arts and we like to talk community. We like to talk about how arts can affect the community. But also, I want to take in a different spin today. Still using artistic expression as the catalyst. But there's this thing called, it's a big monster called social media.
Man.
And
monster it is.
I'm speechless, because I was just thinking about it on the way over here, because there's so many ways to build your brand. There's so many ways to people are getting paid off making ads and all the great things that it can give you based off of likes and views.
Yeah.
But in also the same turn, it can also be used to bite you in the rear end too.
It can destroy your life. It can destroy you.
I mean, what's your take on social media right now, man?
I think social media is like the rest of life. It is what you make of it. You know. However, you have to proceed with caution. And it's highly addictive as well.
Right.
You know, you got to be careful. You got to monitor. You got to actually monitor your social media usage.
They have Facebook support groups actually.
Yeah,
kind of like AA.
I may have to go to one of those.
I'm dead serious.
I'm dead serious, man. Like that stuff is addictive, man, because it's like it's too easy.
Yeah,
it's too easy. Even if you deactivate your page, all it takes is one click, and you're right back on. You know,
it's like
it's not a real deactivation. Like you're lying to me. All you're doing is just
putting on
pausing it for now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, it's addictive because it's just too easy. Because all you gotta do is use your thumb. All you gotta do is just use your thumb, and you just scrolling. Next thing you know, you look up, you done been on that for about 30 minutes.
Yep.
Next thing you know, you done been on that an hour.
Right.
Don't get into no conversation.
Oh, yeah, Messenger. You throw Messenger in there and it's a done deal.
You gotta watch you gotta watch everybody's stories and how they day going. You know?
The impact is just so heavy to me. And
they don't put on no effects.
You
got the fire breathing, the fire breath out now. Like, come on, man.
Feeling rage.
Oh man.
Feeling overwhelmed.
Oh man.
Feeling happy.
Celebrating this.
Let me put an orange backdrop and make the letters black.
Now you gotta figure out color combinations.
Have you ever been sitting with your lady and all of a sudden, like, she'll be talking about something, you'll be talking, but then you think about some social media and something you forgot that you wanted to add?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or a way you wanted to present it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I could have put it like that.
Yeah.
And you can't wait to get to it, and you're waiting for the period to end in that sentence, so you can get back to the. I mean, I love you, baby. I don't know if you're listening, but that's what I'm saying. Like that, the impact of it, and beyond a personal level. I mean, you know, people lose it for business, but it's also shattering a lot of dreams and a lot of lives too.
Yes,
because there's always somebody watching.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the reality of it, man. Somebody is always watching. You got to proceed with caution. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. There's somebody somewhere with a phone and a social media account who can't wait to just tweet or Facebook or Instagram you in a compromising situation.
And you know, I was just gonna say that since social media, MySpace, Facebook, all that, when that hit, I've never been a person that really cared about the things that I put out there in the online world.
Yeah.
It never really. I mean, there's certain things that I'd be like, maybe I could have been cool on that, but for the most part, my life has always been a public diary when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
Just because that's just how I enjoyed to use it.
Right.
But when you start getting screenshots of your posts from unknown sources, that was the first time I started realizing that there's something way more to this. Like,
yeah, man.
You just because I'm not talking to you anymore, it doesn't mean that the other 20 people that you know can't show it to you.
Right.
And then for it to come up in compromising situations.
Man.
Hey, you remember this? I'd like not to right now.
Where you get that from anyway?
Yeah. And so channeling you know, energy online. You know, I see a lot of guys, you know, we were talking about the graduation rate in Iowa, and I couldn't help but think back to a couple of guys that were University of Iowa football players, but they were ballers. They were starting.
Okay.
And they had gotten access to some credit card stuff.
Wow.
And posed with the card and the loot, all the stuff that they had bought with it on social media.
Wow.
It was somebody's stolen card, and then they posed with it.
Wow.
You know, and there you go, case closed.
Yeah, that was, man.
The party never ends.
Pay the athletes, NCAA.
Then you wouldn't have to. No,
but no, that was just some things you should just know better.
Well, you know, that's another thing. I mean, we can get into that too, but paying college athletes to play a sport, like honestly, I think that takes away the institution of the purpose of school.
But that's how the schools are getting all that money.
Just give them bigger scholarships. Give them they have opportunity scholarships. Here's $2,500 a month, and you just eat however you want to eat.
Oh yes, that's what we mean.
Yeah,
give them something.
Right.
You over here making $33 million a year just off of one program.
No, I can get a couple bands a month.
Yeah.
In food support or something.
Something. Come on, man.
Right. Yeah.
Come on. It's more than they try to. You're getting a free education and you're not above all the academic. Yes,
free
we
education.
are. I'm sorry.
I'm out of practice every day.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing free about that.
Right. And if it wasn't for this program, your school wouldn't be getting $33 million from ESPN. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah, that's in a whole.
Yeah, I mean, but that's real though. So
it's straight up, like social media is real, ladies and gentlemen.
And a lot of college players are going. They're taking their arguments to social media and they're being heard.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Definitely.
Like, it got NCAA football, the college game on what was it, EA Sports.
Okay.
I mean, that's where that whole movement started with letters and social media,
Right.
and now we don't have the college football game anymore.
Right.
So there's strength in numbers, and there's power behind that social media, man.
And it's definitely what you make of it. You can make it good and beneficial to yourself, or you can make it bad and detrimental to your health.
Choose one.
Choose one and choose wisely.
Bumberclot.
Man.
I want to keep it locked here to the pulse of the city. Adam West, FujiWild100. Music been you've been traveling a lot from what I see on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I heard his last time talking.
A little minute, man.
Has it? Yeah.
Man, I still follow him on the social media stuff, so I can keep up here and there, but I haven't really sat down and chopped it up with him.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. So just some history. YouTube, Facebook, Fuji and I, and Mr. Music were originally on the Power Hour on Fridays at 10 a.m. on this station, WFNU. Now, prior to that, I had done a community experiment show, one-time shot for KFAI. At the time, that's where Mr. Music was working. That's where I met him. He brought me into the mix, and then we all met each other from there.
Now we all got our own.
We all got our own shows, you know.
Shout out to Mr. Music.
Shout out, no doubt. Shout out KFAI, WFNU.
That's one of the best ways to learn, though.
Did your parents have any children that live? Sir, yes, sir. I bet they regret that. You're so ugly you can be a modern art masterpiece. What's your name, fat buddy?
Sir, Leonard Lawrence, sir.
Lawrence what, of Arabia?
Sir, no, sir.
That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty?
Sir, no, sir.
One of my favorite movies, Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, so it sounded like.
Good morning, everybody. Pulse of the City. Man, Adam West. Radio fam. FujiWild100. What's happening, sir?
Okay.
Yes.
Cooling.
Back again behind the controls.
Yeah,
on the
man.
ones and twos. So tell me about your new show, man.
The show I have here at WFNU, the best radio station in the world.
And beyond.
Every Friday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. is called Talk Paid Radio, which is spelled P-A-D-E, where we are productive and dedicated every day. And it's myself and my DJ, superstar DJ Ed Ski.